Hello and welcome to the Real Rest Debate and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. And yeah, obviously a indescribably sad episode of Smackdown, a tribute show to its former WWE champion Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk as well. So yeah, obviously debatable to it, but decided to go ahead with it. Show must go on. But yeah, obviously we started things off with the life and legacy of Bray Wyatt at the Top Friday show, with his friends and family gathered on top of the entrance ramp. A beautiful video package played highlighting his best moments, the relationships he formed in and out of the ring, his family aired the rocking chair that was such a key part of the presentation, and spotlight that was so close to the segment. And I mean, obviously I'm not going to grade this, but it was a beautiful start to SmackDown, tragic start. It's lovely to see Eric grow in there. But yeah, I mean, just a tragic start to SmackDown. It's still hard to comprehend the terrible tragedy that's happened, but I think WWE really couldn't have paid much better tribute here. But anyway, moving on to the non-title match between Rey Mysterio and Grace Waller, Michael Cole addressed the WWE Universe, telling that there's nothing between Wyatt and Funk. He wanted to entertain them more. With that, he threw it to the first match, a solid competitive match until Mysterio was in control, until Austin Theory interrupted and Santos Escobar made the save. The action then broke down with both outside influences impacting the match, but Mysterio ultimately scored the win. Based on the stare down between the LWO Theory and Waller concluded the segment, it would certainly appear that we are headed for a big tag match on next Friday's show. Considering the talent that is involved, it's not going to be a bad thing. As for Payback, a solid match between Mysterio and Theory is coming. But yeah, I think that really set it up nicely. It's a fun match as well. Two contrasting characters, which I think kind of play well together. 7 out of 10. But moving on into Zelena Vega versus EOS Guy for the Women's Championship. And yeah, it's in good hands at the moment, the Women's Division, with EOS Guy at the top, evidenced in this match. They tore the house down, and they were really fun, energetic title bout, demonstrated by how good the champion is and how underrated the in-ring work of Vega is. Damage Control retained control with victory by way of Sky's victory, but Vega proved that she is a legitimate contender and someone who should be considered more seriously, given the reaction to her in Louisville. And yeah, get 6 out of 10 from me. Like I said, really enjoyable title match. Good stuff, enjoyed it, and I think both of these two have so much more to offer. But anyway, there was a handful of genuine contenders to the title of the best wrestler ever, and Terry Funk is one of them. He was tough, gritty, wild, chaotic, energetical, and above all, believable. He was also one of the most selfless workers in the industry, a man who knew the importance of putting others over to ensure long-term health and sustainability of the industry he loved. And yeah, this was a brilliant opportunity for Cody Rhodes to pay tribute to him, and that's exactly what he did. With his father, Dusty, of course, one of his greatest foes, and the admiration you could expect from a man from the fandom of wrestling predated his involvement in the industry. And yeah, beautiful tribute here from Cody Rhodes. Before we went into another tribute to Terry Funk, which was the hardcore tag team match between the Brawling Brutes and the Street Profits. Ford and Dawkins continued their recent role, defeating Butcher and Ridge of the Brawling Brutes in a special match. This match was hard-hitting, physical, and may not have featured chairs and ladders of an ECW era Funkable. It was a good match between two great tag teams that continued their upward momentum of Ford and Dawkins. They prepared the Hurt Business partnership with Bobby Lashley. Look for more of the victors as they build momentum. Whatever their finished product will ultimately look like, a continuation of the feud would hardly be a bad thing if the quality of this match is any indication. And yeah, I think the quality of the match, once again, remembering Terry Funk in the right way, loving the stuff that Street Profits doing here, and yeah, Perry back to the days of Terry Funk's sing as well. So yeah, 7 out of 10. But it's then time for our main event, LA Knight versus Finn Balor. And of course, LA Knight tragically now kicked off the year by feuding with Bray Wyatt, his last ever feud, and Friday night paying homage to his rival, thanking him for getting ready for the position he finds himself in before battling another foe of Wyatt's, Bray Wyatt. The main event was a good, solid match that highlighted Knight against the top heel and allowed him to score a definitive victory over a former Universal Champion, a big rub for him. His tribute to Wyatt promo on the Miz ahead of their match at Payback, and the crowd's reaction to it all came together as his most significant utilisation of Knight as a potential main event guy in WWE yet. He was a guy on the episode, and the crowd accepted him in a difficult role, even under the circumstances. He rose to the occasion and showed the backstage powers he has, really. I think this is a match that we can look back on as a really pivotal moment of LA Knight, a big win for him, and I thought he handled it beautifully. But overall this week's SmackDown, I'm not going to grade it. I'm going to say it was just a wonderful show that paid tribute to two pro wrestling legends in the right way, and for that you have to give them absolute credit. Just a beautiful showing all round. And Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk, rest in peace, we will never forget you. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. That's what I was going to say for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to the channel is going to be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.